You wake up, but not like in the movies. No bright windows, no stretch and smile, just opened eyes. The ceiling above you is the same one you stared at last night. A little crack near the light. A faint water stain that reminds you of a map. Your pillow is warm on one side. The air feels like it's trying to ask something of you before you've even had a thought. You don't move. Not yet. Your body isn't broken, it's just full of weight you can't explain. Of conversations you never finished, appointments you forgot to make, expectations that feel like steel plates on your chest. Somewhere, there's a toothbrush that needs to be used, a message you were supposed to answer, clothes you should have picked up off the floor. But all of that lives outside the bed. And the bed is soft. The bed is where gravity doesn't punish you. It cradles your doubt without asking you to justify it. Outside of this mattress is the world, and the world is not soft. The world asks why. Why are you still lying there? Why are you still tired? Why can't you get it together when other people seem to be doing it? You scroll. You see them running, building, laughing, drinking coffee on balconies. They post pictures of their clean kitchens, their deadlines met, their dogs smiling in perfect morning light. And you're still here, in the quiet with your tangled sheets and dry throat, trying to remember if you even dreamed. The guilt sets in before your feet even touch the ground. You tell yourself, if I just got up, everything would change. But maybe you've done that before, and maybe it didn't change. And maybe that's why today, you don't leap, you just listen. To the silence, to the hum of the fan, to the ache behind your eyes. You're not lazy, you're not useless. You're just tired in a way the world doesn't give language to. The kind of tired that sinks into your bones like stories you weren't ready to hear. And no one taught you how to speak them. So here you are, in this bed, on this day, in this breath. And even if no one else sees you right now, I do. You are not behind, you are not lost, you are here. Breathing, feeling, trying in ways that are invisible. You have already carried so much before this moment began. And if all you can do today is stay in the softness for a little while longer, that's okay. The world will wait. Or it won't. But you don't have to meet it on its terms today. You can meet yourself first. And maybe when you're ready, not because the clock says so, not because guilt pushed you, but because you feel it, you'll move. Maybe just to the edge of the bed. Maybe to the window to see if it's raining, or maybe nowhere at all. That would be enough. Because the bed is soft, and the world is not. And you, somehow, are still both. The sun has shifted since your eyes first opened, but the weight hasn't. It presses in a different place now, less on the chest, more in the limbs, not crushing, just reluctant. And yet, your fingers twitch against the sheet. Your shoulder shifts. There's no audience to impress, no medal for the movement, but still, it matters. Maybe you sit up, not fast, not heroically, just enough to feel the fabric fall from your shoulder and the cold air kiss your skin. And when it does, the ache that follows isn't just physical. It's the ache of knowing the world outside your window hasn't gotten any softer. It still expects, it still demands, and yet you rose. You sat, you didn't run, and you didn't perform. You just existed in resistance to the idea that you need to be fixed before you're worth seeing. That is power, disguised as pause. No one claps, no one even knows, but your breath does something different in this posture. It deepens, as if your body finally believes it's allowed to take up space, even when it's not doing anything. You walk slowly, maybe just to the bathroom, maybe just to open the curtain. The hallway light feels too sharp, the sink too sterile, the mirror too honest, and still you look. Maybe not at your whole self, but at one small part. A cheek, a collarbone, the corner of your eye. And there's something there. Not beauty, not in the traditional way, but evidence. That you've survived another night with a brain that forgets to rest. With a heart that carries years inside a single hour. You touch the faucet, you watch the water, you listen to the sound it makes. It's not a victory march, but it's something real, something now. And in a world that measures worth by output, you just did something revolutionary. You noticed. You existed in the noticing. Maybe you'll drink water. Maybe you'll brush your teeth halfway. Maybe the sound of the news will make you turn around and go back to bed. But this time, if you return, it won't be a retreat. It will be choosing softness again. Choosing to listen to the quiet voice instead of the loud one that says, "You failed." The bed is still there, rumpled, familiar, but you are different now, not fully changed, just slightly more seen, by yourself. The world is not softer. It may never be, but your refusal to meet it with hardened edges today, that's your quiet rebellion. That's your poem. The bed held you when no one else did. And now, when you meet the day, whether that means making coffee or just changing socks, you are not doing it to prove you can. You're doing it because somewhere inside, a small piece of you whispered, "Maybe today, I'll try again." That whisper was enough. It always was. And if tomorrow comes and you find yourself staring at the ceiling again, feeling like a ghost beneath the covers, let that whisper find you again. You are not failing. You're remembering how to be, slowly, gently, unapologetically. Because the bed is soft, the world is not, but you somehow are still here and still becoming.